Well, one of Demolition's first big feuds is the British Bulldogs. And I hear so many people still talk about that feud to this day. You guys had great chemistry. Do you have any memories of working with Dynamite and Davey?
Oh, those guys they were so easy and they were over so much. They were a lot of fun to work with. And what was so horrible though was Dynamite, he hurt his back really bad and he had
Hmm.
back surgery.
Yeah.
And when we were working with him, you know, I asked him, I said, how's your back? He goes, oh, don't worry about my back, and that's all Bill and I were thinking of was don't hurt Dynamite. But you didn't even know he was hurt. He just went out there and did it, still took the wild bumps, did everything. And, you tried to protect him the best you could. But yeah, he was a real professional and very fun to work with, both him and Davy Boy. And, we were good friends outside the ring also.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, even with that back, because that injury, of course, like very well known, like it changed his career, a lot of people say, but interesting to know that in the ring, it's still, he was able to perform. He gave it his all.
Oh, Oh yeah, I mean, he was limited to, certain things, and we were careful with what we did with him. It's not like we're gonna go slam him on the floor or, do whatever. We tried to protect him, and because we wanted to work with him every night. If we got hurt, then we couldn't work with him, you
Yeah.
know. And we had a good run with those guys. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool to hear. Well, we've heard stories of Mr. Fuji's insane ribs. All wrestling fans have. You two had the pleasure of being managed by Mr. Fuji. Do any ribs come to mind on the road with him?
You know, Usually when he did the ribs, you didn't know it was Fuji, so you couldn't tell for sure if it was him or not.
Okay.
And he never ribbed us because I suppose he's thinking, well, his money is with us. He don't want to rib us and screw that up. So, you
Sad.
know,
Yeah.
I heard a lot of rumors what he has done. I don't know how true they are, but he was the king of the rivers. You know,
No, absolutely. And the legend lives on, but that's funny that he didn't do it to his own guys though. So the manager, it extended even backstage. He was your manager.
well, he was actually a real manager to us too. And we traveled
Oh,
together. He would tell us, don't do this in the ring, do this in the ring. I think maybe you should do this kind of stuff because, he was a wrestler for many years, so he knew the business. He knew what looked good and didn't look good, and he wasn't scared to tell us, don't do that again. You
yeah.
know, and we listened to him.
Rewind, recap, relive for over 50 episodes. The revolutionary force in wrestling interview.